Hi, good morning. My name is Chikati Chima, and I'm coming to you live from my kitchen in San Francisco. I want to talk to you today about how to find investors for your startup on the new app Clubhouse, which is an audio social network. Now, Clubhouse is a very new app, and it was launched around April. It's growing like crazy. People are really loving it because it uses audio, and there's a new sense of intimacy and there's a new sense of connection with the people that you come in contact with on this audio app Clubhouse. So, like many things technology, it's very popular with early adopters, and investors are early adopters. If you are looking to raise funding for your startup, then obviously you want to find investors. And investors like this app because the people that are early adopters are into new things, and they are they're trying out and experimenting with different things. So if you are looking to find investors and you have an invitation for Clubhouse, because right now it's invitation only, then I have a couple tips for you on how you can find the people that are interested in your market and that are interested in potentially funding a company like yours. So I don't think I have to explain why getting investment for your startup is important, but obviously if you are building a company, you want to help people. So that's my first piece of advice, is that if you are on Clubhouse, or even if you're not on Clubhouse, but if you're on Clubhouse, be helpful. But specifically, if you're looking to find an investor on this Clubhouse app, then you can be helpful by talking about your industry, talk about the problems in your industry, and either join a conversation that's already in progress and add some value, or you can just start a room and talk about why this problem matters to you. You can say, this is a problem that I am encountering in my day-to-day life, and this is why I started this company. You could say, this is a problem that affects a lot of people, and this is why we started this company, or anything like that. But just make sure that it's very clear what the problem is and also how you're trying to solve it, and who are you solving it with. I'll give you another tip in terms of how to connect with people on the audio app Clubhouse, is you want to make sure that your titles in your rooms are very clear. Although it is an app that uses audio content and it's all live, it's all live streaming audio. I'm recording this video live, but I can go back and edit it if I want to. I'm not going to. This is my first video, and we'll just see how this goes. But on Clubhouse, everything is live. There is no do-over. There is no pause. So your chance to connect with your audience is through making sure that your title is very clear about who it's for. One of the things about investors is that they're looking at specific industries. There are investors that are looking at enterprise technology. There's other investors that are looking at water. Some investors are interested in social and mobile apps. So, be very clear about who you are targeting, and that will need to be reflected in the title of the room or the title of the conversation that you are having. So I'll give just an example of how easy or how doable it is to find investors right now on this Clubhouse app. Is that I think it was about 2 weeks ago, on a Saturday night at 11:30 at night, I started a room about things I wish I knew about raising capital before I found investors. And the room started off pretty slowly. A couple people jumped in and said, I'm doing this, or I'm doing that, or I wouldn't do this. But then I just kept talking, and the people eventually came in, and we had investors from Major League Baseball. We had early stage investors here in San Francisco. We had investors in hair care products that are now some of the most vital hair products for Black women. We had Nigerian investors who invested in Andela and Flutterwave, which is a payments technology. So you never know what you're going to get on this app because it's so early. And like I said just a few moments ago, is that because it's so early, the people that are getting invites have special access. So, eventually this app, Clubhouse, is going to be everywhere, and people are going to be able to access it on Android devices. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to use Clubhouse on your desktop, and that's great. You know, what's never going to change, no matter how big it gets, is that if you're providing value, people are going to want to find you. People are going to want to know what you have to share and how it can benefit them in their life and in your life. That's the most important thing you can do. And if you're in business and you are really committed to solving a problem, then that's how you're going to attract your audience. So those are a couple things I can think about right now for how to use Clubhouse to find investors when you are creating content. But you know, there are other rooms and there are clubs on Clubhouse. It's in the name, so not a big surprise there. But if you find clubs about investing, then clearly that's a place that you need to be. So a couple of the things that you can do to take your investor search off of Clubhouse is to, you know, use the search in Clubhouse, find the words that are related to investing, such as VC, investor, angel. Follow those people on the Clubhouse app, but then follow them off of Clubhouse. So, you know, on your Clubhouse profile, when you're in the app, people have a little bit of their biography, you know, so that this is who I am, this is what I do, and here's where you can find me. So people are able to put right now their Twitter bio and their Instagram bio, and those are the only clickable links inside Clubhouse. So if you are on Clubhouse and you're looking at these investors' profiles, follow them on Twitter, follow them on Instagram, and then send them a DM. You know, right now it's a very small social network, but it's going to be much bigger very soon. So, you know, follow these people on Twitter, follow them on Instagram, send them a DM. Make sure that you mention the room where you found them when they were speaking, because, you know, everyone's busy. You're busy. You're building a company. You have a life. Things just get forgotten, you know? So make sure that when you contact someone, either on Instagram, on Twitter, or LinkedIn, you know, that you specifically reference how you heard about them. And if you were speaking in the room, make sure that you mention that I was speaking in this room, here's my company. Keep it brief, but say, I'd like to follow up with you. You know, the reason why I say this is that people are getting investment left and right on Clubhouse. It's happening all the time. It can happen for you, and it's a great way to expand your surface area if you are smart about it. So I really want you to grow your company. I want you to be able to help the people that are looking for the solution that you are bringing to the world. And I want you to find the investors that are there on Clubhouse that are looking for you. That's the other thing I want to make sure that I leave you with in this video before I, you know, hit the stop button, is that investors are looking for you. They want to fund good companies that solve problems, make money, right? So investors want to find the best deals, and they want to find the best deals before the other investors do.